All right, no. So, you guys actually, after you jet out of here, are playing a show tonight, right?
Yes.
Are.
So anybody that's listening that didn't know about that.
So,
yeah.
once we're done in here, we are getting in the car and we're going over to Cicero's. We're playing tonight with Forgetting January, Inner Outlines, and My Twins, and us, Strikes Back. We're playing with ourselves. And that's at 8, so you should be there.
Yeah.
There's a Sasquatch on the flyer.
Yeah.
So.
See,
Oh, okay.
that's the thing. Is it
Chewbacca.
Chewie or is it Sasquatch?
Is it
Regardless,
Teen Wolf? We don't know.
Sorry,
I'm sure neither of them play basketball, but I'm just happy that that's
I
the
think
image that
Chewie
we
would
have
be
for the
better.
Flyers.
He's pretty.
I
I mean,
think Chewie would be
everybody
better.
is tall in comparison to me, but
It's true.
I am really short. I'm 4'11", and actually, the first time I was really shocked that you're as tall as you are, Chad. And that line in that song that just a boy straight out of puberty cracks me up because you do that. Well, no, you have that really like that high register, which is fine. But I had not met you, and I went to meet you to talk about some tickets and stuff for a show. Trying to come out and see you and everything, and I just had this mental image of like this real like scrawny, short, like pimply face.
Yeah, my
teenager
my
in
growth
head.
spurt had no chill at all.
How tall are you? Like 6'3", 6'4"?
I'm 6'2", 6'3".
Okay,
Probably 6'3".
yeah.
Oh
and
yeah,
so
go with the higher number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I go
I
to
know I was 6'2" a while ago, and people such as yourself, you're like, wow, are you taller or you're tall? So now, based on other people's opinions, I'm going with 6'3".
Well, I was just
Yeah, why not?
I wasn't expecting. I always have to look up at everybody, but I remember, I walked up and I was like, I felt like I was looking into the sky. I was like, oh hi, like I didn't realize at all. So yeah, like for sure, this guy, this super tall guy. I mean, I'm short.
Our
but,
voice is still cracked though, so
Yeah.
that part of the song is completely true.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough.
So actually,
okay.
I lied. I'm still going through puberty.
Yeah, all of us are except for Dalton with his man beard over there.
Sorry.
Well, beards. Guys grow those, right? And
Yes.
it doesn't
They
keep your
tend to.
face warm in the
Yeah,
winter too.
since birth.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's supposed to.
So fair
He just
enough.
came out of the womb with
I just
a
came out of the
just
He's looked like
rocking a
this
beard.
since he was 5.
Right. I don't believe that for a second, but it's just shenanigans. Anyway, so no, you guys, I don't know. You guys are all like in your early to mid 20s, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like
Fair,
that.
yeah.
So what? And this question I've asked on other shows, and we'll go down the road. What was the first band like you loved that really inspired you that you wanted to start playing music or be in a band or
that's a
be in
tough
like?
one.
I know it doesn't have to be just one, but like,
You just have to go with like
what's your
the
gut?
first
the
one
first
that
one that
made
pops
you go.
in your head.
Oh,
Okay.
It doesn't have to be your favorite, but the first.
I got one.
Well,
We'll go down the line. You go.
So in middle school, a couple of buddies and myself got together to play an Avenged Sevenfold song for our middle school talent show, and then we followed it with a Slipknot song. And these were all sung by middle schoolers who had no vocal talent whatsoever. So it was like falsetto, high pitched, half singing the whole time, and oh man, it was fantastic. But I wouldn't say I listen to them too much these days. But yeah, that was the start of something.
Avenged
pretty cool.
Sevenfold.
Yeah, it was chapter 4.
Nice.
You gonna know that song? Yeah,
Sure
it was
did.
terrible.
I started when I got into music. My brother, the Now compilation CDs. Now This Is Music.
yes.
He would buy those, or I guess get my parents to buy them for him, like every time one came out. So we had probably like 1 through 12, but the first one that Blink-182 was on, it was either All the Small Things or What's My Age Again. But so one CD had All the Small Things, one CD had What's My Age Again. I didn't know anything about these guys or music at all, but I would switch them out on my little CD player and only play All the Small Things. And What's My Age Again? I was like, oh, this is the same band? Okay, cool. I guess I like this band.
You
So-
could have just gone and bought Enema of the State.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
hey,
what are you doing?
I
He actually
didn't
got
know.
the Kids
I
Bop
wasn't-
version.
I wasn't supporting music at all. I was like 6. But
Oh, ouch. Gosh, I was in like high school when that came out.
yes.
I was freshman.
Born in I was born the same year that Blink-182 started,
Okay. well,
1992. So
That's fair,
like
though.
that.
That's fair.
I've been with them since the start.
That's
That's
okay,
a way
all
of
right,
looking
take
at it, I guess.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
so definitely Blink for me.
What about you, Dalton?
I'd have to go with Newfound Glory, and I'm trying to think. Maybe in like middle school.
Failure's not flattering.
No, before that. I
Before
think it was
that?
Sticks and
Ooh,
Stones.
Sticks- okay.
Yeah, I saw the My Friends Over You music video. I'm like, well, they just look like they're having
Yes.
the time of their life. So let me check them out. And one of my friends, Brian, had a couple of their CDs and didn't really want them anymore. He wasn't into them anymore. I'm like, well, I'll take them. And just listen to them on repeat, just until now. Always.
Well, you gotta love Newfound Glory.
So you had full albums. I'm jealous. I had compilations.
So that's just now
Single.
that's just sad.
Newfound Glory was my high school jam too, though.
Really?
So, well, my high school jam, yeah. But it's self-titled, so the album
Yep.
before was the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one I found, and then because I started out with like MXPX with my pop punk, and
Yep.
then Good Charlotte and Newfound Glory were on one of the Civic tours with them,
Yeah.
and that's how I found them. What about you?
Norm Jean.
My whole my whole experience with music whenever I was first starting out, like I got really
Pull it away.
pulled away.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't
when
know.
that's
Come on.
red, that's bad.
All right, well I'll make it not red.
Yeah. You're good.
Just
You're good.
Tell your story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold my hand, please, through this entire process.
I got you.
Scared.
I was going through like different phases of music. Like starting out, big for me was Rancid and Out Come the Wolves, and As the Eternal Cowboy by Against Me, that album. That's what really got me into punk music. But honestly, like the first band I got really into was probably August Burns Red and Pearl Jam. Like those were like the two first ones I can remember. So I'm like all over the spectrum. I don't know.
It's a good thing.
Now, what about
For
the
sure.
first bands you ever saw? Who's the first band you saw?
Like real show or like just anything.
Like
First concert.
I'm gonna say real show.
Okay, real
Yeah.
show was MXPX, Newfound Glory, and Good Charlotte. Or no, it was MXPX. They did. They were touring with the Offspring, but the Offspring didn't come through St. Louis, so they did a side show at the pageant with somebody in Hot Rod Circuit. So that was the first one, and then I saw them again next time with Newfound Glory and Good Charlotte. Before that, though, I saw Bleach at my church.
Okay.
So
There
you
I
go.
mean, but
Yeah.
Bleach was good. I don't know if you're familiar with Bleach at all. Like they go into their old stuff. It was pretty good, but it was like not churchy at all. But but no, my first real concert was at the pageant with MXPX.
I don't think anybody can beat mine. Nickelback. First concert.
You've seen Nickelback.
don't-
Nickelback.
want to.
Dear God.
I don't.
Am I allowed
Your
to say that
first
on the
concert
radio?
was Nickelback?
Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty close. Yeah, you know.
Was that your first choice or your last resort?
Oh,
Got away with murder.
Okay,
Actually,
we're gonna leave now.
my first one was I was probably 6 or 7. You know how St. Louis will throw like those giant free concerts, and it was the Gin Blossoms.
oh,
That was so cool.
Wow.
That was actually the first.
it all makes sense now.
Another one of the things that made me like music because I kept watching the drummer and he had a Jack in the Box head like on his hi hat, and I was like, this is so cool. But then, I was in the single digits as far as age goes, and then when I was a punk rock skater kid in middle school, I saw Hit the Lights original lineup in like 6th grade. They played at the mall because it was the Journey's backyard barbecue.
I saw that. I was there. I
Yeah,
think.
they weren't even like signed or anything yet, I don't think. And I was like, these guys are cool. But
Those are great shows, though. When you find those like right before they pop off.
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's Story Forever too.
yeah,
So.
so
Very proud of mine. It was Green Day with My Chemical Romance in middle school.
I wanted to go to that. I remember.
You
And
missed
that
I know
was the one at
exactly
the
what show you're
family
talking about.
the family arena. Was
I
that?
think it was Savis or whatever it was called.
Okay,
then.
all right.
Yeah,
Because I know they
Scotch
came
Raid.
through twice. They played with a different third band, but I don't remember what it
I'm
was.
so jealous.
I think
Doesn't
right
matter.
before that, they actually may have came with Newfound Glory. And that may have been.
I don't know.
I'm not lying. The night of that show, I was at Great Skate. Really upset that I wasn't at that show. And they played My Chemical Romance, and then they played Green Day, like, back to back. Cause like, they did that because of the show tonight. I know they did. I should be there. Instead, I've got rollerblades on. This is stupid.
You gotta impress the girl somehow.
Yeah.
My first concert was actually Point Fest when I was in middle school, I think. And
a bad
I
start.
can't remember who was headlining. It was either Shinedown or Breaking Ben. I don't remember which one it was, but they were like back-to-back years. So
Right.
no, I don't really remember which one it was.
I mean, if you wanted to like come full circle, I think they're still looking for bands for the Road to Point Fest shows right now.
Oh man.
We actually got an offer
we
for
got
that
an
show.
offer for that, but the date that they offered to us was too close to another show we were playing
Oh,
because
okay.
we were opening for Vanna March 2nd at the demo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty excited about that, but
It's gonna be an interesting lineup.
it fell between like the 2 week kind of space that you shouldn't play.
Again,
shows
smart.
like
Thank
that
you
back,
for mentioning that, because
Grace
that's
period.
Yeah.
it's really hard to keep people coming to see you when you play every week, because they're like, I'll just catch you next week. Okay, well, pretty soon you're not going to catch them because nobody's coming to the shows.
Right.
Like, and that's an issue.